Hey, what's up? Hello, it's me, it's Katie, and I bet you already know who this is. Who are you?
I'm back, I'm Grace.
Yes. Not only did I have a couple people message me and be like, oh, I didn't want to be like rude or anything, but like, are you and Grace still friends? And then my mom, I was on the phone with her the other day and was like, I don't know if this is a weird question, but like, because I was talking about Grace and she was like, okay, I just want to make sure you guys are still friends. I'm like, yeah. But I never leave my house. So if we're going to hang out, it's either at work or she's going to have to come over here. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is where the books are. Okay. So actually, what are we doing today? How would you explain it? I'll amend afterwards.
It's kind of a mystery, actually. We got cute. I came over and then it was like, she's going to quiz me on how well do I know you, I guess. How well do I know your taste in books?
So the original tag was from Allie from Hardback Hoarder. And she did how well does my husband know my bookish answers? And then I've seen a lot of other people, I love Kayla's videos on this and stuff like that. But obviously, we're going to be doing best friend knows my bookish answers. And she's about to take all of you to task. You have no idea. I honestly had 25 questions and then I had to pull them back and make a shorter list because I was like, this isn't even going to be interesting. You guys are just going to be blown away because how does she remember everything I say? I don't know if you know this. I'm a Gemini. Hello. And I talk a lot. A lot. And I have a lot of opinions. And somehow she, Rain Man, remembers everything. It's honestly, weird. So if there's any point in this video where she's struggling, it is, it literally only has to be because of the pressure of filming. She's going to kill it. So what we're going to be doing is there are 22 books that we have laid out in front of us, and there is going to be, I believe there is 18. Let me double check. What did I do? I can't count. What's 22 minus 5? 17? There is 17 prompts and little sticky notes that I'm going to hand her and she's going to have to put on the books, which of course means that there are 5 dummy books. So 5 of these books are not going to have any prompts to them. And also, each book only has 1 prompt. So there's not going to be anything that has 2 sticky notes.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Got it. Locked.
Okay. And you're going to have an opportunity to, you can either pass on a question, you can put on a random book, and also at the end, you can change.
Okay. That's fun.
Yes?
Okay.
Okay. So, let me tell you what books we have going on today. Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter, Vicious by V.E. Schwab, Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston, I'm Thinking of Ending Things by Ian Reid, Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn, Call Me By Your Name by Andre Asimov, Loveless by Alice Oseman, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab, Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell, Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco, Carry On by Rainbow Rowell, Beneath the Sugar Sky by Shauna McGuire, Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Shauna McGuire, Big Little Lies by Leanne Moriarty, Bunny by Mona Awad, The Diviners by Libba Bray, Gillian Flynn's Gone Girl, The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna, The Push by Ashley Audrain, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Jokes, The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix, and The King of Crows by Libba Bray. I'm so angry. I don't know how I did this, but the entire video is out of focus. But listen, the video is fun, and I didn't, Grace was so nice. She was like, I can come back over and we can do it again. I was like, we can't, because we can't get your genuine reaction. We can't do that. So listen, a lot of this video is going to be out of focus. Unfortunately, the only part that's out of focus is our faces. So, enjoy. First being favorite author.
Vicious by V.E. Schwab. Or V.E. Schwab.
V.E. Schwab.
Victoria Schwab.
How much would have bet her middle name's Elizabeth? Carter actually asked me if your middle name was Elizabeth the other day.
That's funny.
Because he said everyone's middle name is Elizabeth. And I said, yeah, it is. Apparently, no, we're not going to talk about that. That's personal work. The next being favorite book to movie adaptation.
Okay. Ooh, gosh. Book to movie adaptation? This one. Gone Girl.
The next is the book that made me the happiest.
Happiest. This one. Was anyone watching in your last video?
I know! I was about to say, I shouldn't have done the Q&A. There was a couple other questions I wanted to ask, but the Q&A made it so obvious.
Yeah.
Okay. Book that made me cry the most.
Ooh, cry the most. this one maybe? I don't know. Loveless? I might move that one.
Book that means the most to me.
That means the most to you. Damn.
And you if you want to come back to it, you could just put it on a random book.
This one. Diviners.
The last book I read.
The last book you read? Down Among the Sticks and Bones.
And also my current read.
I want to look at the back to see which one came first, but I guess you could read these out of order. Yeah, it was like either this one and then this one, or these two together.
Okay. Then I have the book that is my guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure?
Like, I can't really... It's not like it's a bad book, but, like, why do I love it so much?
Yeah. I would say Bunny, maybe? I don't know. I'm definitely thinking of moving some of these, depending on what the other questions are.
Well, see, exactly. It's like, because these are favorites. Like, all of these are favorites, or, like, in some way. But one will win out for these categories. Also, it's about to rain, so we're using natural lighting, which is so fun and fresh, but the weather is not being fun and fresh. Just want to let you know that if you see some shadows casting around. Then we're going to have favorite cover. Now, this one might be a little bit of a struggle because I know...
Southern Book Club Guide to Slaying Vampires.
It's really good that my next video didn't come out because I said something else that I don't even have in the stack as my favorite cover because I'm a fucking idiot.
It's probably like one that has like a drawing or like a face or something.
I'll show it to you. It's not, but it was because I had my nails painted and they looked so good next to this cover and I was obsessed. The next is my most hated cover.
Ooh, that's hard.
I want to barf.
I mean, it has to be this one, but the King of Crows. I thought that would be something else.
I mean, it could be a lot of things, that's for sure. The next is going to be my favorite book couple.
Okay.
This is an OTP.
Rainbow Rowell's Carry On.
Oh my god. She's
This
got thoughts.
This one's just the worst, not just...
Yeah, just the worst, definitively. Then I'm going to have my favorite series.
Ooh. Favorite series? Damn.
This is hard. I know. There's a lot of different ways that this is difficult.
Okay. Now I'm like, do I need to move
Okay,
this?
yeah, what is the reason?
We'll just... Well, I'm gonna leave it there,
if you have random reasons.
I'm gonna leave that there for now, but I might move it around.
Okay.
We'll see.
Favorite book to show adaptation.
Book to show adaptation? Sharp Objects. You just love Gillian Flynn's adaptations.
We do. Well, Dark Places wasn't that good.
Was that a movie or a show?
It was a movie that went like right to DVD.
Okay.
Get up there! Character that's most like me. A character I was most represented by.
Call Me by Your Name.
The book that I have got the most people to read.
Oh shit. Damn. This. I'm thinking of many things.
My favorite book to recommend to people.
Okay. Favorite book to recommend.
Like, I just love talking about this book.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if people like
The Nightingale? I don't know. I might move that one around too.
Okay. Then we have the last one, which is the most messed up book I've ever read.
Damn, the most messed up book. That's this one. Is this the last one? I'm gonna have to move them all around. Oh no.
So we're gonna just tell her what she got right off the rip and then pare it down from there. So she immediately, the first couple of questions, ding, ding, ding. Favorite author, V.E. Schwab, and I love that you didn't put it on The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue because she was like, that's gonna be something later. Okay, so, yes. The book that made me the happiest, Red, White, and Royal Blue. We actually buddy read this, and it filled me with every ounce of happiness. The book that I got the most people to read, I'm thinking of ending things. I don't even know why, because it's not that I talk about this book necessarily all the time, but people are constantly messaging me on Instagram being like, oh, I read this because of you. I picked this up because of you. And I'm like, glad to see it. We're just love to be here. You know what I'm saying? Why do I have my chewing gum? Character that's most like me, Elio from Call Me By Your Name. It's a little bit call-out culture, but she's right. Ding, ding, ding. My favorite series, I totally understand why you had so many different stickies on this, because so many of the stickies would work for this book. It's like...
Had to move them around.
It's arguably like one of the best books ever written. Okay. Favorite book to movie adaptation. I didn't realize until after I'd done all this that the only book to movie adaptations in this list are this one and Harry Potter.
Oh.
Which Harry Potter is a fantastic book to movie adaptation, but...
Well, I guess technically I'm thinking of Ending Things was made into a movie.
Yeah, technically. Let's see. My current read, she got that one right.
They should make this one into a movie.
I know.
Yeah.
We'll fight for it, you know. You couldn't pick it up because there was a bookmark in it. Beneath the Sugar Sky by Sean Maguire is the book I'm currently reading. Let's see. My favorite cover, ding, ding, ding. The Southern Book Club's Guide to Saying Vampires. This cover just is me. I almost put like the cover that represents me, and then the Diviners was going to be my favorite cover, but this like is the best cover in the world. Also, it feels texturally fantastic. The worst cover in the freaking universe. Okay, let's take the sticky off real quick. Are you kidding me? This is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Like the color, barf. The things on it, barf. The inside's disgusting. Horrible. Okay, let's rearrange this.
Okay.
Real quick. Let's make this a little more seemly. Okay, we reorganized, and I'm going to tell you that a couple of these, I totally understand why you put them on there, and then some of them are purposely difficult.
Okay.
Okay, that's all I'll say. One of them should have been glaringly obvious. I'm like shook you didn't get this right.
Okay. This one, favorite couple. This one, this one. This one. Okay, I've got favorite book to recommend, guilty pleasure, and means the most to me left. And I can't remember what I had on here. Let's see. Maybe that one. Guilty pleasure. I don't know.
Okay, so I'll tell you what you got right. This one was purposely confusing, so I actually struggled a lot with which one of these was my favorite book to show adaptation. I absolutely adore this adaptation. I think the acting is absolutely flawless, but like Big Little Lies. Have you seen it? Like you don't even, here's the thing. Big Little Lies, you don't have to have read the book for this to be one of your favorite shows because the show is that good. So I would say my favorite adaptation would be Big Little Lies. The book that means the most to me, hello? Oh, this, I almost said the book that that felt, I don't know, like this means the most to me. The fact that this book exists means the most to me. And this is the one where I was like, I can't believe you didn't get this. I sobbed the entire way through this book. Like this is absolutely gut wrenching. I'm obsessed. My favorite couple, Addie and Luke, are you kidding me? We also buddy read this. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so stunning. Also, this was meant to trip you up, is that Down Among the Sticks and Bones and In a Absent Dream, you can read these out of order, so I didn't know if she was going to get it right, like the current read and the last read, but you did get this right. This is a dummy. This was my last read, and I didn't tell you I was reading it, so, but she got it. And then...
the last three.
Okay. Now, I think it might be, one of these might be messing you up. I think the easiest one that you should do is favorite book to recommend. You should, it's not sharp object. My favorite book to recommend. I told you, I just love telling people what the summary of this book is.
Is it not this one?
Huh?
I thought that's what I had it on first. I guess not.
You had it
on I'm Thinking of Anything?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so this is right. Bunny, I'm obsessed with just telling people what this book is about. I almost had this one as a book I wish I'd blogged.
Huh. And is this not the most messed up?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so this
Yep. Okay, Pretty Girls is the most messed up book I've ever. This is the one where the dude like is peeing on her and stuff.
Okay.
It's horrible. Like, it's so messed up. It's so messed up. Okay, now guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure?
Yes. Also, I thought that I was going to dupe you with this one for most messed up because I told you this one made me throw up in my mouth a little bit.
Oh. I forgot what that one was about.
This is my guilty pleasure because why do I love it so much?
Yeah.
Like, why am I so obsessed
Obviously,
with this
looking back, I am like, why didn't I just put him on there the first time?
Yes!
What was I thinking?
Oh my gosh. Okay, she got them all right, obviously. Let's see how long.
It took me some time.
I mean, 15 minutes is pretty phenomenal. And actually, it was only like 14 because I reorganized some stuff in the middle of that. That is freaking fantastic. Was there any of them that you were like, are you kidding me?
Why was this out?
I had this one and Matilda out because I was going to say what was my favorite childhood book, and I was like, this could be tricky. Also because it was the only other thing that I thought about that was a book to movie adaptation.
True.
So, hilarious. And I also, I was like, I will take this for best book to show adaptation because I talk about this all the time.
And this one, did I have this one on your last read? And
You
then
did,
other one
but
was the current read?
I read this one and then I read Stalking Jack the
Yeah.
Ripper. But I finished that in a day and I didn't tell you about it.
I knew it was on your TBR.
Yes.
Sneaky girl didn't tell me you were reading it.
Also, I don't think I told you what this book was called when I was telling you what it was about.
No, you didn't. I just assumed that was the one it was.
It had to be because are you kidding me? Like, hold on. It had to be because when I was talking about what this book was about, you would never think this cover was this book.
No.
Like, absolutely not. Okay, now I'm just gonna ask some random questions and see if you know. What is the longest book I've ever read?
The Stand.
Yes, boom. And you know what? It's funny. It only beats out It by like 40 pages.
Wow.
Right?
I never would have thought that.
I know. I was like, are you kidding me? Because I've seen it in stores.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious. What is the best book I've ever read?
Ooh, the best book. I mean, how do you define that?
I would take two answers.
How would you define best book?
I know.
Is
Well,
it
if somebody
think is the best book?
Well, what if somebody just said, "What's your favorite book?" Like, what is the book? Like, what's your favorite book? That if I'm like, I have to give an answer, this would be my answer.
Well, I thought it would be The Diviners would be your favorite book.
The
best book you've ever read?
I would say The Diviners, but then I would also say something else, especially because I think
Nightingale? No.
Well, it is such a phenomenal book, but there's like a glaring success that I would tell everybody to read. I'm like, this is just...
Would it be The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think definitively that is probably the best book I've ever read.
Okay.
Like, it's just flawless. It's fantastic. Except for the representation, it's absolutely flawless. What is the book that, like, I would say was my favorite childhood book? Like, defined my childhood.
It would be between Harry Potter and Matilda, but I would say Matilda.
Yes!
So cool.
I read that book so many times when I was growing up, and my mom has like so many pictures of me reading that book.
I think I watched it like 100 times when I was growing up, the movie, and I never read it until 2020.
Yes!
And the book's amazing. I listened to the audiobook with Kate Winslet narrating, and it was really good.
Chef's kiss. You know what I almost put on here, and it was too obvious and I didn't realize it, is I almost put, what would you think? I almost had a sticky that was book that changed my life. And they're not here. It's not here.
Really?
What would you think it would be? That's on my shelf.
A book that changed your life?
Uh-huh.
The Art of Tidying
Yes!
Up. Marie Kondo.
But I almost did it, and I was like, she's gonna get this right. And then I was like,
It could be Loveless, though. Loveless changed your life.
Well, no, I feel like The Invisible Life of, the Invisible Life of Tidying Up. The Magical Art of Tidying Up. I was like, that changed my life. Like, I've never been the same after reading that. But the problem is, it's called The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up.
No, The Invisible Life of Tidying Up is our guilty pleasure book.
Yeah. That's our combo. That's like if those had a baby. Ding, ding. Okay, let's see. What's something else that I was going to say? What is the most disappointing book I've ever read?
The King of Crows.
Yes! Because I was like, am I gonna trip her by putting Vengeful? And I was like, no, Vengeful wasn't even close.
Not even close.
I would rather the fourth book and the Diviner series never have been written than have read that.
Yeah. I hate that for you.
Thank you. What is the best audiobook that I own the physical book for?
Is it not the Diviners?
See, I'm like, that's really good. That is really good. That is definitely the best. But I'm like, I would never physically read this book. You only can listen to it.
That you own the physical book for.
Yeah, but I'm like, I would tell people, I'm like, do not.
Is it?
I would take like 2 different answers to this.
Is it Daisy Jones and the Six?
I don't own the book.
Okay, then the Evelyn Hugo.
Okay, so that's, I would take 2. That would be one. I would definitely be like, it's a good book, but listen to it.
Is it The Passenger?
Yes! I almost put this on here, and then I went, she's gonna think it's a Diviners, and she's right. But The Passenger's like...
Yeah, I own the physical copy, and I listen to the audiobook. And like, even if I tried to read the physical copy, I would just skip the last 40% of it anyway.
And that's another reason I put it on there, is because I was like, it's not a 5-star, but it's a 5-star audiobook.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. That, I don't know. I'm like, you guys like literally ask me questions, and then I'll ask Grace and see if she knows the answer, because she'll get it right. I hope that you loved watching this. We loved making it. I knew she was going to be a glaring success. Was there anything that I did that you were like, what? Or that you thought I was going to ask?
No. But I did like, when you said something like I was going to take him to task, and I was like, Hamilton reference.
Oh, yes! Oh, God, everything's a Hamilton reference. Hello, there. Okay, so I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope that you so enjoyed watching it, and if you want to subscribe to me, that'd be freaking dope. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Goodreads, are going to be linked down below, as well as Grace's Instagram, and her YouTube is going to be linked down below as well. And she has a couple different things. She does have a journaling YouTube, but then she also has a journaling Instagram. She has a fashion Instagram. And do you have 2 fashion Instagrams?
No. Just
Not anymore?
One fashion and one journal.
Okay, boom. Grace has got a plan. Perfect. We had fun. We wish you well. We wish you success. We wish you a good day, evening, night, whatever you're having right now. And she is gonna be in more videos. Don't freaking worry about it. We're gonna see you in a video coming very soon. Okay, let's do the classic outro. Okay, bye.